What's up, flamethrowers? It's me, Flame the Dragonhog here, and I have something that I really want to talk about to you guys. Do you guys remember during that episode of Date or Pass Yandere edition that me and Sonic did? Well, that idiot Silver put our wives in there, and that got me thinking. Sarah is not a Yandere. Sarah is definitely not a Yandere, okay? Sure, she may have, done a whole bunch of things Yandere-esque, but she's not a Yandere. And for me, I am going to debunk that. So feel free to stick around until the end of this to finally clarify if she is a Yandere or not. And to help me out is somebody very, very special coming all the way from her game. Of course, everybody knows about the game. It's Yandere Simulator. Everybody, please say hello to the main killer of that game / main character, Yandere-chan. Well, hello, Yandere-chan. At last, we finally meet face to face.
Yes, it's really nice to meet you, Flame. And hello, everyone. It's really nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's really nice to meet you, Yandere-chan. So, I got a quick question I want to ask you. What makes a Yandere a Yandere? I mean, I know for a fact that your title is a Yandere, right?
Yes, my title is Yandere. And you see, what makes a Yandere is basically a whole bunch of things. See, look, I'll tell you my story. You see, when I was younger, I really necessarily didn't have any feelings. I didn't smile when I was happy. I didn't frown when I was sad. Heck, I didn't even scream when I was scared. I just felt empty. That is, until I started school. I thought it was going to be horrible. That is, until I found someone very, very special. It was my senpai. He was absolutely beautiful. Well, handsome, more or less. But anyway, I immediately fell in love with him the first time I saw him. It was love at first sight. It was great. And for the first time in my life, I actually felt love. But there was one little problem. I was too shy and embarrassed to talk to him.
Okay, so what else happened?
Then, after a few days of, following him in class, blushing around him, everything was going good. Until I saw him talking to some girls at school. Then, from that day forward, I learned of a new feeling. Anger and rage and jealousy. You see, I had a feeling that that girl was going to try and take him away from me. Because you know how sometimes in relationships where, the guy usually approaches the girl or the girl approaches the guy, but sometimes we're too shy. The next thing you know, somebody comes and takes the girl or guy you want.
Yeah, I know about that.
Anyway, that's how I felt. So, as I was developing these feelings, there was a new feeling approaching me. A feeling that she must die. Every single girl who comes between me and my senpai must die. And that's what makes a yandere. You get so obsessive with your crush or lover, you do whatever it takes to be with them. Even kill. But since my world is a game, all the girls, they respond. It's okay.
Well, I am glad for that. But anyway, this isn't about my wife. This isn't about you. It's about my wife, okay?
Well, yeah. Sorry, I was kind of got in the way of my own story. But at least me and Senpai are together now.
Yeah, because of that little legend about the big tree outside your schoolyard. When two lovers meet at the big tree on Friday at 3 o'clock, then they're bound together forever. Oh, and if they also confess their love for each other, right?
Yes, that's how it goes.
Okay. Well, this is basically a typical thing, because with most girls, they have a cute face, they have a cute personality and all that other stuff, but secretly they are killers, kind of like you.
Well, yes, I know.
Okay, well, anyway, let's move on to let's move on to the person that really that this is about, and that would be my wife, Sarah Dragonhog.
Well, she doesn't look like a yandere.
Oh, trust me, she has done some things Yandere-esque, but I'm still gonna debunk this. Okay, I'll tell you some of the things that she has done, and you tell me whether or not if a Yandere has done that, okay?
All right.
Alright, well, fact number one. She kills and beats up some of the girls that flirts with me or plays around with me. Like, I have a list right here of some of the girls that played around with me or flirted with me, and she beat them up. Girl number one, Midnight. Girl number two, Mount Lady. Girl number three, Rouge. Girl number four, man, my night school teacher. My night school teacher. Well, she died at Sarah's hands. Let me see who else. I don't really see any others, but yeah, that she all did that.
Well, a yandere does do that to people. They beat them up to give them a warning not to mess with them or not to mess with their lovers. But when did this all happen?
Well, this basically all happened after when me and Sarah got married and stuff.
I see. Well, the way I see it, if she was only doing that because, wait, you said some of these girls were trying to get after you or just playing around with you?
Some of them were. Like, for example, Rouge. She does that with every single guy that she meets. She plays around with them. Sometimes she does get serious, sometimes she doesn't. Because with Rouge, everybody knows Rouge that she is known for stealing jewels and men's hearts. But not literally, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, well, anyway, that's one thing that she's done. That's one thing that she's done. Number two is that sometimes she can be a little bit clingy.
Well, with a yandere, with a yandere, girls, they can get really clingy to the person that they love the most. Like, do you know anybody that's sort of like that?
Well, there's my sister-in-law, Amy. She's sometimes clingy towards Sonic.
Well, yeah. Okay, well, anything else?
Well, there's something else. There is, let me think. Oh, yeah, I remember. Sarah, she's immediately sensitive. Like, she immediately falls out whenever she sees me talking with another girl.
I see. Now that is definitely yandere-esque. You see, speaking as a yandere, I immediately overreact whenever a girl is talking to my senpai, but I do trust my senpai a whole lot. I do trust him because if I don't, I would have killed him.
Dang. Wait a minute, hold up. Yanderes would even kill their senpai or the person that they love?
When they still reject us, yes. But since he hasn't, I'm really happy.
Yeah, and I never rejected Sarah's love either.
Okay, anything else?
Well, a yandere, she does have an obsessive personality, and Sarah, she can be a little bit obsessive of me.
How did this all start?
Well, it all happened ever since we were little, because something tells me that when we first met, she couldn't get me out of her mind when we first met as kids. Yeah, when we first met as kids, we thought that everything was going to be great when we got older, but apparently something went wrong, and then next thing you know, a few years later, she was still, like, really obsessed with me. But at that time, I was dating somebody else.
And then what happened?
That somebody else saw how sad and upset Sarah was. So that other person let me go so that way I can be with Sarah. She practically handed me off like I was a baton during a race.
I see. I see. Do you regret that?
Um, for two reasons. One, no, because I don't, because, reuniting with an old friend. Reuniting with an old friend. And two, yes, because not that I don't love Sarah, I do. I love her to death. But here's the thing: I never expected to be with the daughter of one of my closest friends, her mother, Bunny Rabbit, because think about it like this. It's sort of like the relationship between Aurora and Shadow the Hedgehog from the Eve comics. Sonic never expected that his daughter would end up with his rival. Just like how I never expected to be with Sarah because of my friendship with Bunny. I mean, that's the whole reason why sometimes I, regretted it. Because I wanted to protect Bunny's feelings towards me. Because it might jeopardize our friendship and everything.
But you still got with her.
Of course, I did it just to make her happy. And boy, was she happy. And she did return the happiness multiple times. And so much that we actually got married and we had 2 kids. We got married, had 2 kids, and of course, I had to deal with something called the flame effect.
What is the flame effect?
The flame effect is basically a thing that I have. It's where girls fall in love with you by. It's when girls fall in love with me, and I didn't even do anything.
You mean they're just like, going after you?
Yeah, in a way. And here's the thing. Sarah, she really, really doesn't like that.
Yeah, I feel her pain. I don't like that either. As long as she didn't say the words, I love you and you are mine and mine alone. She did say that, didn't she?
Yep, she did.
Well, that's another check on the Yandere list. She did say... That's a typical line from a Yandere. A Yandere always says that to their senpai. You're mine and only mine.
Yeah. I heard a lot of Yandere say that. But hang on, there is one other Yandere that I want to talk about. And that would be, Monica.
Oh, Monica. I remember her. She's one of my closest friends.
Yeah, and yeah, you and Monica, you two do have a lot in common, don't you?
Yeah, we do scrap. Yeah, sometimes we do.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Okay, well, let's start with Monica. Okay, well, we all know Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club, guys. She is the she is the leader of the literature club, the president. She's the president of the literature club. She's very nice and sweet and gentle, but she basically has a hard time functioning her world because her friends are always trying to go after the guy that she likes. So, yeah, she basically killed her own friends. She snapped Natsuki's neck. She made Yuri kill herself with her knife, and she ended up making Sayori hang herself.
Wow, yeah.
Yep, and at the end of the game, there's that classic scene where she looks deep at you with her eyes, and then she asks you the question, "Just Monica?" Yeah, and then a whole bunch of glitchy stuff happens.
Yep, that's how it goes in that game. Sometimes even Monica scares me.
Yeah, sometimes Monica is pretty something. I mean, when she gets the glimpse of a guy that she likes, she makes sure that she's the only girl out there. It's just like with Sarah sometimes. She wants to make sure that she's the only girl for me.
Okay, let's get back to this. How about this? Has she shown any anger towards you or any of the girls?
Yes. She shows anger with a lot of us multiple times. Let's just say my wife, she did have a bit of anger issues. she had a bit of an anger issues, and sometimes she does tend to overreact when a girl's playing with me or flirting with me. She does tend to overreact at times. It's just getting insane. Heck, half of the time she even scares the crap out of me whenever she, does that. She scares the crap out of me.
I see. Well, sometimes my senpai, he sometimes gets scared of me too whenever he sees some of my work.
You mean the dead bodies?
Yeah.
Well, anyway. I would be scared too if I just immediately saw a dead body walking or just lying there.
Well, yeah, but anyway, your wife, by any chance, how often does she kill someone?
She only kills them if she feels like, they're threatening me or trying to threaten my relationship with her. Sorry, guys, I had to take a sip of my water. Anyway, yeah, that's basically how she does it sometimes. She immediately flies off the handle sometimes, but it's okay. She means well.
Okay. How about this? Does she keep a handful of weapons or some of your souvenirs?
Um, well, with the weapons, yeah, sometimes she does have weapons, and she does have, like, different types of powers and stuff.
Yeah, okay.
And keeping some of my souvenirs, no, I don't think she does that.
Well, I do. I mean, don't forget, I have a little senpai shrine in my room.
Yeah, we all saw it. You have a pair of his underwear, you have a half-eaten apple of his, and not to mention you have a band-aid that he peeled off, you have a toothbrush that he used, and not to mention you have a brush that he used.
Yeah, I do. But but that's in the past. Whenever he comes to my room, I just secretly hide it so he doesn't get creeped out.
Yeah, well, let's just hope that my wife doesn't have that, because who knows? Because who knows? When we were kids, she really did like me a whole lot when we were kids.
Well, it is more than likely that she does. It is more than likely that, childhood friends, they are more than likely to get together. It's a 50% chance that, childhood friends actually do get together.
Well, yeah, that is true. That is true. There is like a 50% chance that, the, it is a 50% chance that old childhood friends do get together. And then there's another 50% chance that they don't. But they are happy.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I think we have enough evidence here.
Yeah, I think we do. So, are you ready to debunk this?
Yeah. Well, as for the weapons and stuff, she only uses them for fighting. As for the anger issues, I don't know where that came from. Like, it probably came from, like, her dad or her mom, because everybody knows that Bunny, she sometimes was always angry. Same thing with Antoine. Well, mainly Antoine. But sometimes Antoine is like a little bit wimpy because because you guys all saw the Sat AM Sonic the Hedgehog show where Antoine was like really really wimpy and he wanted to get with Sally and all that other stuff. Anyway, anyway, as for being obsessive over me, well, I don't know about that. I mean, Amy, she was a whole lot more worse. She was a whole lot more worse. Or is it Sarah? I don't know. Because with Sarah, she doesn't always chase me around like Amy did. Like Amy did with Sonic. Sarah doesn't necessarily chase me around and stuff.
But she does keep you on a short leash.
No, not really. I am free to do whatever I want. I am free to do whatever I want. Just as long as, I check in with her.
Oh, there it goes. The denial.
What do you mean, the denial? Yandere-chan, what the world are you talking about?
I'm talking about sometimes the woman always wants to be the dominant one. Me and Senpai, we trust each other because secretly he had a crush on me too. And to think, I got rid of all those girls just so that way I can prove my love to him. But turns out he was trying to prove his love for me. But I didn't even have. But he couldn't. He was too shy.
Yeah, I know, I know. But anyway, bottom line is, I don't think that Sarah is a yandere.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. She's amazing. In fact, maybe me and her can be friends. Just as long as, she's not trying to steal my senpai.
Oh, trust me, she's married to me. I'm all the senpai she needs.
Ooh, is that so? Then I guess you wouldn't mind if I, steal you for a little while?
Whoa, 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 Yandere-chan. Bestiality, not happening here.
I was just playing with you.
Okay, good. Whew. Because, newsflash, I don't like dating humans. Just ask my brother Sonic. He actually went out with a human one time. And that was before he knew that bestiality was wrong.
Oh, I see. Anyway, I guess I might as well head back to my world.
Yep,
Alright then, bye.
bye. Well, guys, it's debunked. Sarah is not a yandere. She just has yandere-esque traits and stuff. She sometimes acts like a yandere, but she's not a yandere. She loves me very much. She just wants to look out for me. That's why she kills or sometimes beats up the girls. Because she just doesn't want anything to ruin our relationship. But anyway, like I said, she's not a yandere, so we can just debunk that, guys. We can just debunk that she is a yandere, and she is not a yandere. So, yeah, there you go, guys. She's not a yandere. Anywho, guys, looks like we reached the end of this debunking video. So, guys, let me know in the comments down below if you guys want me to do any more debunking videos about me, my friends, or my wife, or my children, or anything else. So yeah, just let me know in the comments down below if there's anything else you want me to debunk that you guys saw on my channel or heard on my channel. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think? Is Sarah a yandere or not? Because I know for a fact that she's not a yandere, and she told me that she's not a yandere. She just acts like one sometimes, but she's not one. But anyway, this is Flame the Dragonhog signing out for now. Later, flamethrowers.